second, it's registered, yeah, it's working. You ever realized you had common sense and someone couldn't relate to their own train of thought when they asked you something? No, it's the thought process me. Do you need a straight body jacket, ma'am, sir? Because who raised you? It's the thought process me when certain folks' brain cells don't be working when they actually understand it. Then they hold on 1 second. You asking the question within asking the question, but you couldn't relate to what you asked. No, it's the thought process me. Show up for yourself. I said what I said. You ever had someone ask you about a relationship advice or whatever the case may be because someone didn't know how to be spontaneous or let alone respect them or let alone, the feelings wasn't there anymore. No, as a thought process me. They put on the whole show. I wanted a divorce. I don't want to be with that mother effer no more. So they come to confide in you what they confide in you at the end of the day. And only for them to realize they have to reevaluate their whole entire life. Because, ma'am, sir, at the end of the day, if you don't want to be with somebody, walk away. Why you gotta disrespect them for? No, it's the thought process me. I don't condone broken homes at the end of the day, but it's the thought process me how when a person with a delusional ass mindset will paint a picture. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to make it believable and nobody's going to believe you. No, it's the thought process me. Like when you one of those type of people that don't speak up and you have one of those family members or associates or a friend or whatever the case may be that tried to get a reaction out of you, but you understood your common sense. I have self-control, something that you can relate to. That's why you're in the situation you're in right now. My content is not for everybody. It's funny how someone could sit there and ask you for advice, right? And sit there and try to change the narrative at the end of the day. Only disrespect you. And they only disrespected themselves. It was the gaslighting games at the end of the day. How you sat there and played somebody close, emotionally unstable. How you was unstable. It be the thought process to me. It wasn't an even exchange. Talking about we equal at the end of the day. Trying to run game. Talking about you so holy when it come to God. No, ask the thought process for me. How this type of stuff happens every single day. How someone will come into your life at the end of the day. And especially when you knew how to respect them. With no malicious intentions to project pain. They try to get you out of character. Try to short-term you at the end of the day when they come to your vision. And you wasn't having malicious intentions. You knew how to respect your neighbor even when they couldn't see. It'd be the thought process to me when you truly elevate and they try to sneak diss you. Try to discourage you. But you still believed in your faith. You understood at the end of the day. But you meant what you said. When it came to changing growth to better yourself. You didn't think that you was better than nobody. But you wasn't trying to catch a case. It'd be the thought process for me. How folks be having this one-sided mindset that God is not in your life at the end of the day to lead you. You think you better than somebody, but that was never the case. I just understood to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Something that you couldn't relate to was being on the same page when it came to self-awareness. Self-destruction, that's what you was not used to. It became the norm at the end of the day. It became the norm at the end of the day. But I truly hope that you found peace with that neighbor. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. It's not. You ever came across somebody and you respected them? Showed them mad love at the end of the day? You ain't have malicious intentions when you walked in their life. Not even one shape or form. But they had to gather up a group of people to go against you. Or because they didn't want people to look at you. To see pretend you. That you meant what you said and you didn't have to wear a mask. How you was truly real at the end of the day with genuine intentions. Something that they couldn't relate to was being themselves. So they try to disrespect you to paint a picture at the end of the day. Somebody that you truly wasn't. But God was in the room this whole entire time. And it became their issue. No, it's a thought process. Oh, we found a piece of your own lane one day, neighbor. But I ain't your issue. Now, respectfully. You know what's so sad to see? And I say this respectfully. Because we're all not the same when it comes to respecting our neighbor. And I understand that. Not everybody's supposed to be part of your journey. But when someone is working when God is working in someone's life, and they're truly elevating, and you don't understand someone's vision, it's not meant for you to understand. Someone is truly elevating, someone is truly prospering in life. And they didn't have to discourage you, not one time. Not one time. They wanted you to be great. They did. They never disrespect you in no shape or form. But the picture that you painted at the end of the day was truly one-sided when it came to your vision. I truly hope that you found peace within, neighbor, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. When you're in a relationship with somebody, or if you feel like you got one foot in one door, one foot in the other door, if you don't want to be with somebody, there's no need to disrespect them. It's not. Don't make a man or a woman feel less of a person because of your upbringing, because of lack of self-control with you, because you're having self-esteem problems at the end of the day, and you can't relate to how you actually met somebody because the feelings is not how it used to be. You tapped out the relationship, but it's called respect, regardless if you have a child with somebody or not. And I say that respectfully. Respect is a two-way street. You the one causing chaos and confusion in your own household, but you want somebody to respect you, but you can't even respect yourself, regardless if you're a man or a female, and I say that respectfully. Respect is a two-way street. It doesn't matter if a man or a woman has a job right now, or if they have a job right now or not, because just like they have that temporary situation with life itself, they're dealing with depression, they lost their job, or something happened, they get back on their feet. And all that sneak dissing and disrespecting that you did at the end of the day, what was truly your vision? You try to humiliate somebody at the end of the day only for you to realize you only shortchanged yourself. That person ain't gonna disrespect you because they actually care about you, they actually love you, they actually had good intentions towards you. But when someone gets fed up, they actually walk away because they don't want to deal with that mindset. The mental disturbance at the end of the day because you couldn't respect somebody. Nobody deserves to be in a situation or a relationship with anybody that disrespects them, that makes them feel like they're below you. You belittling somebody at the end of the day, but you can sit there and say you love them. You sitting there belittling somebody at the end of the day and saying that you love somebody. That person has feelings too. And then you're trying to figure out, why is this person so stressed out? Why are they going through this? Why are they going through that? You're not making the situation even better. When you're in a relationship, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be on the same page when it comes to communication. And if you can't communicate, you need to distance yourself. And I say that respectfully. And be mindful and wise when asking for advice for somebody when you already put your personal business out there on front line. And then you paint somebody to be something that they're truly not at the end of the day. I knew how to respect my neighbor. But it's okay. The lies you told at the end of the day, with your malicious intentions having ass, God saw what you was doing, and God is not for sale. And I say that respectfully. Remember, you said God doesn't love me. I'm a dyke at the end of the day. God will never show up for me. God will never give me potential to be my best self vision of myself, but I stand before myself today. I don't understand why people disrespect people in a certain community because of their sexual orientation. Oh, God don't, God this, God that, God this, God that. And they sat there antagonized somebody to get a reaction. Just so you can say, oh, see, I told you that God is not in that person's life. That God is nothing but the devil. God, that person is nothing but this and all this negative stuff. But that was never the case when you try to get somebody to character. Only you realize, hold on 1 second. You gotta be mindful of your words, and I say that respectfully. Judging a book by its cover. And no, nobody was wrong at the end of the day. That's what you said, because you did it wrong. Or I was just playing, I was just joking, and nothing was funny. It's crazy how people will play you close at the end of the day. Just to take notes on you, to use your flow, only realize they can't keep up to maintain. Because God's truly elevating you every single day. God ain't for sale, and I say that respectfully. It be the thought process for me. Respect is a two-way street, regardless of your upbringing. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. This type of stuff happens every single day. How you sit there and ask for advice, and you can't even take your own advice at the end of the day. But you're sitting there reaching out for a hand, asking for help, for guidance. And only for you to do is disrespect somebody when they knew how to respect you. And then you paint a picture at the end of the day that wasn't true. My content is not for everybody. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence, humanity worthy. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I gotta go. I need a nap. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video. I'm Nigel, love, respect. Stay warm, have a safe remaining year, and protect your energy. You mad and you are worthy. Nigel, love, respect. I'm the original owner of Nigel, love, respect content.